You have some tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some more tea?
No, I'm okay. Is your tea hot?
It's become very cold.
It's become very cold. But it was hot,
Right.
right? Okay, good. And so what is the heat, what's the hotness consist of? Well, what would you say?
Temperature?
Temperature, okay.
Energy?
Energy, okay, good. So you would say, though, that the heat is in the tea. Is that right?
Ooh, that's a good question. I know I'm gonna fall down here, but I'm gonna go with yes.
Yes, good, because this is what most people say, and this is our experience. We say things like, the tea is hot, the sun is hot. The quality that we're talking about is in the object. We say that the table is black. When there's a sound, we would say the sound is coming from that speaker, and it's coming into my ear, right? Well, I want to tell you that that's not what's going on. So there is the hotness of the tea is not in the tea, it's in you, and it's in me. And the color that is this table is not in the table, it's in you.
I've heard this.
You've
before.
heard this?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
heard. So you're in me. You exist through my eyes, basically.
Well, not that I exist, but the appearances of me, they are products of your mind. Not entirely, but there is something about me that produces sensations in you of a certain sort. Molecules that are moving at a certain rate, and those motions produce heat sensations in me. So the tea is not hot, I'm hot.
You're very hot, man.
You're very hot, yes.
Yeah.
So that's comforting to know. Like we all have our own hotness.
Right.
Some people I've explained this to or told it to, and they're in complete disbelief because they have a natural sense, like we all do, that the qualities of things are in the things that we experience. That the tea is hot, the sun is hot, obviously, right?
I think it's in both. I think the hotness is a real thing that we can use to power cars, or we can use this energy,
Obviously, yes, yeah.
But at the same time, we wouldn't be able to experience this sensation if we didn't have the ability to sense this sensation.
That's right. But we sort of, in a way, interpret that energy, if you will, in a way that's peculiar to our species. I wouldn't experience this as hot unless it was actually had something in it that was producing, that was capable of producing that sensation in me. So there have to be molecules that are moving around fast enough to create that sensation in me. The sensation of heat is in me, not in this. This is just matter in motion. So the weird thing about this is that it means that everything we experience is in some sense not real because, sounds are not in speakers. They're in our heads. They're not in the air. There's energy going through the air. The sound is in our head.
With that logic, are thoughts and ideas real?
Well, see, how do I answer that question? Are our thoughts real? Well, look, we're actually having thoughts, right? When you're asking if they're real, what are you asking?
Are they just energy, or do they actually exist the way we see them existing?
I don't really know what a thought is. And I don't know who does, right? But here's another interesting thing. If you have a thought, say you have a thought about your, what you had for breakfast this morning, right? Well, where is that thought?
It's in my head.
It's in your head, yeah? Well, I got news for you. Let's open your head up and find that thought. You won't find any little pictures of you eating breakfast.
Like I can say words and you understand my idea.
Yeah.
According to your sensational receptors.
Yeah.
Maybe we can create a machine that can do that in the future.
Maybe we could, but we already have a machine like this called the mind.
Right.
And what is really weird is that the mind can do that. That it creates, or seems to create, what they call a technicolor phenomenology, to use a couple of fancy words, a wonderfully colored experience, right, out of this gooey, gray, and bloody stuff in your skull, okay? 'Cause that's all that's in there is this gooey stuff. synapses and neurotransmitters and neurons and all this stuff. But it's all just goop, right? It's all just, and somehow out of that goop, you get, wow,